and I've done like just damage to it. Like these are like bumps. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of How to Sink Your Boat, which is essentially what this series is about. It's whether or not it's what happens first. Do I sail around the world or sink my boat first? And that both of those are very likely scenarios. Ideally I'll sail around the world first, but one of them is coming. So today what we're dealing with is mold in my boat, and I thought I was doing the right things. You live and you learn. Turns out I wasn't. I've been keeping companionways, hatches open, and just trying, always being mindful about airing the boat out. But I guess this time of year it's just like the water's so cold. There's a lot of moisture in the air, and then I'm heating the inside of my boat, and so like the hull of the boat beneath the water line is just, it just creates water. From some sort of scientific reasons that I wouldn't be able to tell you, but that is what's happening, and I've got mold in the boat, and I am going to war with the mold. I've got all the things that I need. I got some disposable shirts, work shirts, work undershirts, and I got these moisture bags and a bottle of vinegar, and I'm gonna literally vinegarize the entire boat. And disposable work shirts because I'm about to get fired from my job. And you may be like, why are you about to get fired? Well, it's because I don't do my job, and instead I edit these videos, and I'm a very poor employee. So my guess is I'm going to be fired next week, and then move down to the coast for the final stage of the refit. And I'm not spending any money on anything other than the boat, so my diet is very poor, and every penny goes into the boat. So yeah, it's the next week is going to be crazy to see what happens. I'll be incredibly surprised if I make it through the week. But also, if you're new to this channel, I am sailing from Oregon to Hawaii in May. So that's like 500, and maybe by the time this video comes out, it'll be like in 120 days or 115 days. And then I'm crossing from Oregon to Hawaii. So yeah, if you are following, you may not know that. If you aren't following, you don't know that. So, but now you guys know that, and that's what I'm doing. I think I took a little bit too much caffeine. But let's get cracking on this. So I think I'm gonna start out by drying. I've got to be careful with these because I lost my cat inside my boat once. Like I left this open, and she got in here, and there's a crack there. She got all the way in there. And I literally couldn't find her. And I was like, this is when I first got the boat. And I was freaking out. I was like, where in the world is my cat? Like, where could she have possibly gone? And I open up this hatch here, and I saw her head right there. Her head was right there. And I was like, I was freaking out. I was like, I'm going to have to take a chainsaw to this boat and get her out of there. But she was fine. And, cats they can kind of get in weird places, I guess. So I do have to be mindful of that because I don't want her to go in there. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off... God damn, that seems like it's a lot of mold. That sucks, man. That is the most depressing thing in the world. But I do not want mold in my boat, and we are going to fight. We're going to fight this. So, yeah, I'm going to start off by drying it in there, and let's get going. This is going to take me, like, 7 hours. But I don't want mold. I'm going to do this all while preventing my cat. I'm going to be fighting my cat this entire day. Did not get in here. And she gets mad, too. When she's not allowed to get in here, she'll, like, actually get mad at me. And she's not a very mad cat. And but nothing has pissed her off more than me not letting her explore. God, that's disgusting. All right, that looks pretty dry. Look at that That is disgusting, man. Damn. So we've got fresh shirt, some vinegar. I think I'll put the vinegar on the shirt. I think. Somebody's gonna probably be like, you should be wearing like a mask and like gloves and all that stuff. I'm not leaving this world because of mold. Mold is not going to be the thing that takes me out. So, I love salt and vinegar chips, and it's like my favorite chip. And this is giving me a bit of a salt and vinegar chip vibe. All right, so I've got both of those cupboards wiped down, dried with the vinegar. So we're gonna put some of these in there, and yeah, when we're done here, I think I'm gonna put that fan, one of the fans, in there, just so there's airflow running through the whole of the boat. And I'll take any advice that you guys have watching this of what I should do. But yeah, I've got this. My dad lent me this dehumidifier, so I'll have that running, and that should help a lot. But yeah, let's set up some of these things in there somehow. Alright, so this section here is done. I've got that fan in there, and that's going to be blowing through the hull of the boat. And then I've got the bag hanging there. It's at least disinfected and wiped down, so let's move on to the rest of the boat. This isn't all hot babes and bikinis and sunshine, you know? What's going on here, man? I thought it was supposed to be, thought this was supposed to be fun. But for now, it's mold, it's cold, and just, fair share of bad decisions. I cleaned this, like, I don't know, 5 days ago, and it's filled with water again. I don't know if there's an issue here, or if I'm just slowly sinking my boat. After all, this is, an episode of how to sink your boat, and I'll show you how to do it. There's no way to tell if it's, like, outside water, too, because I'm in fresh water, so I can't give it the taste test. And that would be actually disgusting if I giving it the taste test. So welcome to my primary residence. Yeah, and I've checked all the clamps in here, and everything's fine. So I guess it must be just condensation water. I mean, it just seems like a lot of condensation water. But I've got that dehumidifier now. We'll see how well that works. Welcome back. Well, from your perspective, you guys haven't left. I'm lacking a bit of motivation today. Maybe it's because I'm cleaning mold. I'm not sure. It is lacking. I'm just about done. I just kind of have to put the boat back together. All right. As I was cleaning up, thinking I was done, I found a damaging amount of mold in my V-berth, and honestly, I didn't want to make this video about it, or even, like I was reluctant to talk about it, just because it's like, I don't know, man, it's super embarrassing. So I had these pillows up on my V-berth, those pillows, and it sucks. Like, it's like, oh man, it's a low for sure. And they were right here, and they've been here since I've moved on the boat, and I didn't think to move them. I didn't think it was going to be an issue. I just had them here stored, and now I've got all of this mold here, and I've done, like, just damage to it. Like, these are like bumps here in the wood, and I'm sure some of the pores have gotten in between here. And that is the biggest blow I've had so far, for sure. And yeah, That sucks. You know, I thought I was doing everything fine. I guess I wasn't. I didn't think I had a mold issue, and I just somehow just noticed this. Yeah, that's brutal. And I don't want to be too, like, you know, emotional about it and stuff, because I'm usually, I'm a pretty optimistic person, and, you know, if there's one thing, like, my neck has taught me, it's taught me how to roll with the punches of life, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. It is, you know, I know this life comes with highs, it comes with lows. That is a low. That is a big low. Like, I've got to go clean it, but I'm pretty sure that wood is just damaged. It's, you know, it's going to be damaged, and, you know, it's just very sad. Very, very sad. And I've got the things now. I'm just so mad at myself for not seeing it, and I didn't know that it was going to be this intense. You know, trying to fight mold or trying to keep mold from getting in the boat. I mean, that looks like it's been there for a long time, because for it to grow like that. I don't know how long mold takes to grow. But yeah, I'm sharing it. It is what it is. It's part of the process. It's part of the story. It's part of the journey. You can't have the highs without the lows, and it wouldn't be fair for me to just show the highs. So I will show you the lows, and I will do my best to take it on the chin. Today's a weird day, too. I've just been feeling, you know, I don't know, cleaning mold's not, like, it's been hard to beat. I don't know. Today I'm just a little off. And that is putting the nail in the coffin right there, for sure. But I can sit here and complain, or I can go deal with it and learn from this mistake. Ugh. That sucks. Like, it was just a couple of pillows I had there, and I guess there was no, you know, because as a result, there was no airflow. You know, I didn't think to move it. Roll with the punches. I'm going to roll with the punches. I'm going to clean it. You know, if my pain doesn't entertain you, then I don't know what will. I am really hard on myself, which is why it took me so long to make this leap, because I just felt, you know, you have terrible conversations with yourself sometimes, and you feel incompetent. But it's important I remind myself that I didn't know. You know, I've never had to deal with mold before. I don't know how mold works. I don't think mold's ever sunk a boat, so. My beautiful boat. My poor beautiful boat. It was a tough lesson learned. Babes in bikinis. Babes in bikinis are coming. That's why we're doing this. Babes in bikinis. That's not why we're doing this. It's not babes in bikinis. I don't have time for babes in bikinis. All I got is mold. Mold. Lots of mold. Well, there it is. After being cleaned. Damage is done. That is the most depressing thing in the world. I'm sure there's more, there will be more lows to come. I have no doubt about it. And it, just gotta take it on the chin. It is what it is. I've signed up for this life, and I need to own it. So, we know mold is not fun. Yeah, you know, I'll be honest. Just feel dumb that I didn't catch it, or didn't see it, didn't recognize it. I don't know. And I had those pillows there since I moved in, 7 months, and I just didn't think about it. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully somebody learns something from this. So I'll deal with it and continue cleaning. I'm gonna just continue cleaning the boat and just searching more areas. You know, be sure to like and subscribe. I do have links in my bio, probably. If you are somebody that would like to help, the option's there. You certainly don't need to. Either way, I'm finding a way, and I'm pulling this off, and I'm leaving for Hawaii in May. Sailing Phoenix is out.